Welcome back, guys, to the Grand Exchange Pure. This is now episode 4. There's really nothing new to let you guys know, other than that there is a new transaction here on the screen, obviously. And let's grab that money real quick. It was 119k. I bought them at 87 GP each, so 123 minus 87 is 36 GP each, and I bought 975. I canceled the transaction before I got all of it because it just wouldn't buy. So 35,100 profit. That's actually pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. So let's collect it, see what our max money stack is. It is 1,019k. We have finally hit the million mark, which I don't know why I'm saying finally. It only took 4 episodes, and last episode was amazing. So I don't know. I don't think anybody else has actually gotten a million so fast. I'm proud to have that title, although I should check if somebody else has the title first. But it's a great way to start off the video. 1,019k, and let's get started. So I took a couple day break off Runescape because I was just spending time with my father for Father's Day and whatnot, doing a few fun things on the weekend, and I had a few offers in while I was doing so. I bought 1,000 strength potions at 351 each before I took my break, and I sold some of them, 130 of them, at 374 because some bought before the rest. And that was a 2,990 profit, which you can see up here. But I sold the rest now over my little break, 806 of them at 399 each, and that was for 48 GP profit per potion, and I sold 806. So that was 38k profit. So all in all, that was about a 41k profit, which is actually pretty nice. Also, I bought silver ore at 101 each, 5,000 of them, and sold at 117. So that's a 16 GP profit each. Minus 101, 16 GP profit each, as you can see, and as you can see I also bought 5,000 of them. So 16 GP times 5,000 is 80k profit, which is actually really nice too. So overall I got 121k profit while I was waiting, and while I was gone over break. But also I bought teak logs. They had a huge margin. I'm sorry. It was from about 49 to 82, I believe it was. But I just rechecked the margin now that I'm back, and it's like the high end of the margin is only 23, and that's like halving what I spent on it. And I spent 147k on those logs. So I mean, I could recheck the margin right now, which I guess is what I'm gonna do. See what the low end of it is now, and see if I can actually flip them. And I've made my first mistake, and I sold all of them. Well, that's a simple mistake that I guess we all make. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I lost, what was it? I think I sold those for 30k. Oops. Yeah, I sold them for 30k total, and I spent 147k on them, so I actually lost a lot. I lost 110k, but I gained 120k while I was gone, so I guess it could be worse. So I've just been flipping cannonballs to make some quick profit real quick, and I've been flipping silver ore, and there was no like high end of the margin. Nobody else was selling, so I put it at 200 and I sold some, and it's slowly been lowering. But I figured out that I should be doing something else with it, and instead I've been making small offers of about 10 or 20 silver ore on the low end of the margin, and I've been raising the low end of the margin because I bought mine at 101. It is now at 116. So I'm going to keep doing that until I get the low end of the margin to be around like 125, and then I'm just going to dump all of my silver ore for about 125 or 124. So I'll get 25 GP profit per silver ore, even though I'm not using the high end of the margin. So I found out people offer a really low amount of money for a staff of air. They're only offering 700 GP, and people are selling it at 1588. Now if I were to try to test this, which I am for 100 of them, I'm offering 750, so 1588 minus 750 is 838 GP each, and I'm doing 100. So if this actually does work, I'm going to be making 83k just off of 100 items. I was able to dump some of the silver ore at a lower price because of the low end of the margin, but I also kind of lowered the lower end of the margin because everybody bought it out. So I'm putting it back at the lowest part of the high end of the margin. Also, I did a few strength potions. I tried buying 1,000, couldn't get them, so I stopped it at 135. I'm selling them now. It's going to give me a little bit of profit, not too much. So I've been having trouble finding some items to actually flip. A lot of the margins are really small right now, but I did figure out that Varrock teleports have been doing pretty good. I bought them at about 626, and I'm selling them at 664. Clearly they're all sold now, but I did sell some more. It would be in the GE history, but I checked margins between those two times, so it's not there anymore. I made a little bit over 50k, maybe even 60k profit off of them, so it was pretty nice, but no huge deal. Just showing you a very quick flip that I did, just so you guys know where a little bit of money came from. I did a flip on cannonballs of 5,500 cannonballs, bought them at 202, sold at 205, so it's 3 GP difference times 5,500 is 16.5k profit, which is actually pretty nice because it was in like 2 minutes, so just letting you guys know. So I did a quick margin check on mithril ore, and I noticed that it was a 283 to 287, which very obviously isn't a very large margin, but I also did notice that it's a bit low. Like, it's normally at least in the 300s, if not at the 315 or so. So I'm gonna buy 1,000 and sit on them and wait until tomorrow, because I think they're a little bit low because it's nighttime and its prices tend to drop a little bit at night. So I'm just gonna buy them and hope to make some decent profit tomorrow. If they do go up to about like 310, and I do that math real quick, I can do 310 minus what I'm buying for is 284. I'll make 26 profit, or 26 GP profit per ore, and buying 1,000 is 26k profit, which isn't bad at all. So I'm just gonna risk it. So I did decide to get rid of the mithril ore because I found white berries and soul runes have a pretty nice margin. Soul runes margin isn't huge, but they're runes, so you can buy a lot of them, and with more item is more profit. And with white berries, I found out that they actually have a pretty large margin of 1070 to 945, which is 125 GP difference. And if I sell at those, or if I buy and sell at those prices, and I'm trying to buy 520 of them, I'll make 65k. So I'm gonna leave that overnight and try to make 65k overnight. And then soul runes, I think I figured out to be around, let's see, I don't have it in here anymore, but it was like around 60k as well. So I'm just gonna leave those overnight and hope that goes for the best. So I actually decided to cancel everything, and I was trying to find new items that would work well, and I couldn't really find anything. The margins are still really rough for me right now, so I decided to go with soul runes, which margin is from 179 to 199. It's 20 GP, but I'll also be raising by 1 GP and lowering by 1 GP, so it's going to be 18 GP profit per. I'm going to try 6,500 of them, so I'm going to try to put all of my money into it. So 18 GP per soul rune, and if I'm buying 6,500 of them, I would be making 117k profit. I'm going to try to do this overnight, and we'll see what happens in the morning. But I think I'm going to leave the video off like this with a 1.2 mil cash stack. I think it's a pretty decent place to leave it off. But I also need to mention that I am going to be doing a 1 mil giveaway. I know it's a small giveaway, but I'm going to be doing these very periodically. So there's going to be more. All you need to do to be chosen for this 1 mil giveaway is to rate, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that your subscribe settings allow me to see you as a subscriber. To change this, go into your logo at the top right corner, click on the little settings button, go to the privacy tab, and uncheck the box that says keep my subscriptions private. This way I can see that you are subscribed to me, and you will have a chance of winning 1 mil. There's only going to be one winner, but that one winner obviously will be getting 1 mil from me, from my main account. And good luck to you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe, and critique.